What if I told you that one simple wooden bucket once started a war? A war that lasted for years, involved thousands of soldiers, and changed history forever. This isn't a fairy tale, it really happened. Picture Italy in the year 1325. Two proud cities, Bologna and Modena, sit just miles apart. Bologna is larger and more powerful, filled with wealthy merchants and scholars. The people of Bologna are proud of their beautiful city and expect respect from their neighbors. Meanwhile, the people of Modena feel overshadowed by their bigger neighbor. They're tired of being told what to do by Bologna. Tension has been building between these cities for years, like storm clouds gathering before lightning strikes. One night, a group of Modenese soldiers decides to play what they think is a harmless prank. They sneak into Bologna and spot an old wooden bucket hanging by the town well. "Let's take this back to Modena," they whisper. "It'll show Bologna we're not afraid of them." So they grab the bucket and disappear into the darkness. The next morning, Bologna wakes up to find their bucket gone. You might think, it's just a bucket, who cares? But to the proud people of Bologna, this feels like a terrible insult. "How dare they steal from us?" the leaders shout. "We demand our bucket back immediately, or there will be consequences." But when Bologna's messenger arrives in Modena demanding the bucket back, something surprising happens. Instead of saying sorry and returning it, Modena's leaders dig in their heels. "We're keeping this bucket," they declare. "Bologna can't push us around anymore." The small prank has suddenly become a matter of pride for both cities. What started as a silly prank now spirals completely out of control. Both cities call up their armies. Thousands of soldiers march to battle, not for land, not for treasure, but for a wooden bucket. The war of the bucket has begun, and it will rage for months. Families are torn apart, and sadly, many people lose their lives over this stubborn pride. Finally, a wise old man steps forward during one of the battles. He's lost friends on both sides of this terrible conflict. "Stop," he cries. "Look what we've done. We're destroying each other over a bucket that cost less than a loaf of bread. Is our pride really worth more than our neighbors' lives?" His words cut through the anger like sunlight through storm clouds. Eventually, the fighting ends. Modena wins the war and keeps the bucket. In fact, you can still see it in their museum today, almost 700 years later. But both cities learned a costly lesson about what happens when pride matters more than people. The War of the Bucket teaches us that sometimes the smallest disagreements can grow into the biggest problems if we let pride take control. When someone takes something from us or hurts our feelings, we have a choice. We can choose anger and revenge, or we can choose forgiveness and peace. Remember, no bucket, no object, no hurt feeling is worth destroying friendships or communities. Choose kindness instead.